I'm so excited because we are getting ready to board our first overnight train of this trip. And this is the train that is going to take us from Sweden here in Stockholm all the way up to Norway. We're actually going to be getting off of this train in Narvik, Norway, and then taking another 4-hour bus ride from Narvik to Tromsø. So it's going to be a very long travel day. We've got about 18 hours that we are on the train, and we do have a bunk room that we are going to be in, but it is a private bunk room. We're going second class, not first class, but we're definitely not going third class. I'm excited to do a little tour of the train and show you what it's all about and how our travels go. Choo choo, let's go. We're in our room. What is this for? That's the ladder to get up on the bed here. Daisy. So I'm going to see if I can slide my suitcase under. Because I paid for the whole day. It says a private compartment, so yeah. I think it's so, like if we have it's a family room.
Also, if you had a child.
Yes. Stuck with our crawling over our suitcases. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Some coat no, it's just these things better than those must be our key cards.
The shower card.
Oh, for the bathroom.
It might just be it has just the shower on it, so there's only one shower.
My foot is stuck. Literally. Can you move my suitcase?
No, I like this.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard V-Night Train 94. We will soon come and check your tickets, so please make sure to have them close by. Please note that we don't make any wake-up calls during the night, so set your own alarms to make sure that you get off at the right station. We do have a restaurant car with us. It is located between car number 16 and car number 20 and is open until 11 o'clock tonight. It opens again 5:30 tomorrow morning. Once again, welcome aboard V-Night Train 94.
And we are off. We just had the lady come by and check our tickets, although she didn't really ask for a ticket. She just asked for the name that it was booked in and said, you're good to go. Easy peasy. I always like having Alex pull out her passport and everything, but I guess it's not necessary until we get to Norway. And even then, I'm not even sure because we didn't even get our passport stamped when we got to Sweden. So it's pretty lackadaisical considering all of the hoopla with the ETIAS that's coming in. It's been really easy. What are you doing, Allie?
I'm scrolling the internet.
We do have free Wi-Fi on here, and it seems pretty strong, so that's nice. I'm going to try to work on some editing a previous vlog that you will probably have already seen by the time you see this. We're going to get settled in, and I'll give you a tour around our room and the rest of the train later on. How do you rate it?
It's fine as a train bathroom.
As a train bathroom goes, how do you rate the bathroom?
4.
Out of 10 or out of 5?
I don't know. Train bathrooms are like at a 4. Just default.
So we got our dinner here in the dining car, and Alex has she got like the meat and potatoes meal. She said it's kind of like a deconstructed shepherd's pie, and I am eating a falafel sandwich, which is pretty good. I wasn't sure at first because it was kind of damp on the bottom, and that kind of grossed me out a little bit, but It's pretty tasty. It's got good spice to it. And the one unusual thing that we're trying is this is a blueberry soda, which we both think tastes like a cider of sorts. I think it kind of tastes like a raspberry or blackberry cider. What do you think?
At a certain point, they usually add so much sugar to ciders that it all kind of tastes the same.
That's true. You're like, it's a fruit berry of some sort.
It's a fruit-based cider.
Yeah. Pretty good. It's nice sitting here at the bar. Look, got a window looking out. Snow on the ground. It's very pretty. Oh, it shows us on the map where we are. Where we're going isn't even...
Yeah, it's like, are we going up past that line?
Yeah.
Seems a little far.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to take us like 22 hours to get there. I will say if I were going to do this again, I would probably pick up some food at the little store in the train station, or one of the multiple stores in the train station, and bring it with us. And this isn't bad, but then you can make sure you get what you want to have. Apple, not blueberry. Huh. Going around the bend. There's got crazy hair going on right there. I don't know what this is, but super crazy. They give us 3 of these cute little bottles to have while we're on the train, so that I guess so we don't have to keep going up to the dining car, which is quite a walk, quite a workout to get up to the dining car. So I'm going to enjoy a little water. I am watching a little YouTube on the train. Got my little setup while I'm charging my phone because it's almost dead. And yeah, we're just chilling in here. Probably go to sleep in a little bit. I think we figured out how to get the heat working. Alex is chilling with her phone. It's comfortable-ish. And it's more comfortable than being on an overnight flight, that's for sure. So it'll be interesting to see how we sleep tonight, because it's a lot of rocking and rolling and tilting and all sorts of things. So.
Stop Söderhamn, next stop Söderhamn.
And stops that I guess I thought there was only a couple of stops, and we've had more stops than I thought we were going to have. So.
I mean, we also just, I don't know if we've stopped at stations or we just slow down.
That's true. That's true. We may be,
Through them.
yeah, we may just be slowing down at the stops instead of like stopping and people getting off and getting on. Definitely nobody else getting on in our car. I think our car is full. Okay, I'm going back to my Detour Duo video. This is why I work out to travel. You got your bed set up down there?
Kinda. I mean, I got it pulled out and put up my sling still.
Your sling?
Yeah.
You mean your protective layer?
Yeah, I don't know what weight class that was rated for.
Oh, look, you're even getting your slippers out.
Mm-hmm. We came prepared.
You did. I packed my slippers away, so.
You're gonna sit in one spot for 18 hours.
What are your thoughts so far?
I mean, it's better than an airplane.
Right? At least you get to stretch out.
Yeah, I mean, it would be absolutely miserable with 3 people.
Yeah, especially if you didn't know the third person.
Yeah. But I mean,
Hey, random stranger.
it's, you know, if we didn't have our seat, if we were like actually backpacking it, I think it would be fine.
Yeah,
Like if we were able to toss them up into those 2 slots.
or if we traveled like Europeans and had suitcases a third of the size of the ones that we're traveling with.
Yeah.
Okay.
out
Oh.
while you're filming.
Solid point. Okay, I'm taking my chances. I opted for the top bunk, so I am up here, and yeah, the train is a little weebly wobbly at times, so it'll be very interesting. They do have this nice little thing to catch me if I try to roll out of bed. I am very curious to see how this night of sleep is going to go. Yeah, it's been a long time. The last time I slept on a train was back in 1990 when I was doing my European tour. So, yay! Before we end up at our stop, I guess I should do a room tour for you. And well, this behind me is an empty room. We are actually the last ones left on this car. We are taking the train all the way to the last stop, and it looks like everybody else is getting off before us. So yeah, so there's an empty room behind me. And then this is our room. We have a little bit of stuff in here, and Alex is working away back there. This up here is where I slept last night. It was way up there. We have pretty much been just sitting on that bottom bunk there, working away most of the time. There are 3 bunks in here. There's the top bunk, there's the middle bunk that Alex actually slept on last night, and then this bottom couch here can actually be converted to a 3rd bed, but we had the whole space to ourselves. Each bunk gets their own pillow and comforter and towel, which is really, really nice. As you can see, it's a little awkward climbing around in here, especially with our 2 huge suitcases. There are places to put the luggage back here if you wanted to store it outside of the room. Ours were too big to actually put under the bottom bunk, but you could do that as well. Our suitcases are so big that we were a little concerned that they might come flying out of the luggage storages back there. Go see what they're doing back here. It's so pretty outside. We're right next to a national park on our way. We're almost to Norway. We're not quite there yet, but man, it is so pretty out there. Look at this. Wow. Down here at the end, we are basically, we don't really have cabooses, but we're basically in the caboose of the train for this trip. But we have a bathroom here, and then there's a bathroom at the other end of the car as well. And there's also a trash bin that we could put our trash in. But they did give us trash bags inside the room that we could gather all of our garbage and leave it for the people to clean up at the end of the trip. So this has been quite the experience. It'll be interesting to see how this train ride compares with the overnight train trip that we are taking in Finland down to Helsinki, which is called the Santa Express. And it seems like it might be a little bit nicer than this one. Not that, I mean, this was fine. And this was a lot better than having to take an overnight flight somewhere. The scenery outside, though, is just gorgeous. The sunrise was at 10:45 a.m. this morning, and the sunset is going to be at 12:30 this afternoon, I believe. So yes, a little less than 2 hours of sunlight. And we're going further north, which means it's going to get even less. So we're trying to enjoy the little bit of sunlight that we have outside right now, because the sun will be setting probably by the time we get to our actual stop, which I think is in about another hour. We are going to go take a look at the shower. Not taking one, but going to see what it looks like. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. It's a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. You got extra towels in here. Look at that, that's nice. Lots of clean towels. Oops, sorry. We have, I think this is a hairdryer. Yep. Cool. Little hairdryer here. And here is the shower. having a hard time balancing in here. I can't even imagine trying to take a shower. But it's a really, really nice sized shower. I'm impressed by how big it is. That is, I mean, if I needed to take one, it's not a bad setup at all. It's the more trying to stay stable while you're taking one. It's got a little bench for putting your stuff on and getting dressed, lots of handrails to hold on to, a nice full-length mirror. Yeah, very, very nice. It is very clean in here, which I'm not surprised at, and I do appreciate all of the bars to hold on to, so don't lose my balance in here. If it gets a little slippery, I could see that being really, really challenging as we're going around all these mountains and curves and stuff. The train is tilting this way and that way, so it's pretty fun. Feels like you're on a boat for sure. One of the things I was a little concerned about riding the train was that I might get motion sick because it is a lot like being on a boat, but surprisingly I have not had any issues whatsoever, so yay. That's nice. Well, we made it to Narvik. It's a bit blustery today, and yeah, this is definitely winter. A little windy, a little wet. It's like 37 degrees and very wet, and I think they're having like wind gusts up to 40-mile-an-hour winds. So we hit it on a very, very blustery day. And the sun, I think, has already set for the day. And it's 12:30. Next stop is our bus to Tromsø, and it leaves here around 2. So we're gonna find a little something to eat. Alex is gonna find some more warm clothes to put on. And we'll wait for our bus. Quick change in the train station. It's a little slick out there, huh? Yeah. So what'd you think of the train ride?
It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was nice. I liked all the views. I slept pretty decent too. I mean, I kept falling asleep whenever we would actually pull into a station, like whenever we slowed down. My body didn't like the change in velocity. I tried to go. It was like, what's happening? Are we fighting?
Did you feel like your ears were popping a lot? Yeah, that's kind of, I think, what kept waking me up, is that my ears kept like adjusting to the
the pressure changes.
I still feel like I'm moving.
Yeah, I
like
feel
I'm definitely feeling very like, woo.
It's fine. We'll be on a bus soon.
We'll be on a bus soon. I might have to pull out my bracelets to wear on the bus ride. I did not sleep very well. I wish it had rocked me to sleep. It did not rock me to sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Chai latte and the Northern Lights tea.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
How pretty this pastry is. We have no idea what it is, but the lady said it was her favorite, so we made a good choice. We got a little sandwich. Oh, my stomach is not feeling the best, so hopefully this tea will help. It's like a Danish.
Actually, we're in Norway.
I know. It's very fluffy. Yeah, I do want to buy the more substantial something or another.
Very light amount of mayonnaise.
I'm still like...
I know, I keep like rocking back and forth.
Do you think people come here to see the Northern Lights?
No. I think they come for the beach.
Speaking of Northern Lights, the tea that I got is called Northern Light tea, so I'm hoping it brings us luck in seeing the Northern Lights on this trip at some point or another. What was that, Alex?
I keep forgetting that it's like 2 p.m. It feels like 5,
Yeah,
if not
later. Look at that. It's dark. We're out here, it's like 38 degrees and raining, waiting for the bus to take us to Tromsø, which is our next location for, I think, 4 or 5 days we're there. We're hoping to see the northern lights, but that's not going to happen if this weather continues. But I think it's just going to be another couple of days, hopefully. A short 24 hours later, we have finally made it to Tromsø, Norway, the gateway to the Arctic, and we're just waiting for our taxi to take us to an Airbnb. We are super excited about some of the fun adventures that we have planned here as long as the weather cooperates. But for now, we are going to go find our taxi and get checked in. So bye-bye. See you in the next one.
Damn, that was
Say
fast.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Taxi's already here.
I know.